Hey YouTube, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Movies with Numbers in the Title, Part 2. And this time I'm reviewing a movie from 2011 with a number in the title called 30 Minutes or Less. And this is with Jesse Eisenberg, yes, the Lex Luthor from BVS, and Aziz Ansari. Basically, the premise was pretty interesting for me. It's about two guys that are forced to rob a bank within 9 hours because Danny McBride and Nick Swartzen strap a bomb to Jesse Eisenberg, and it can't go. It'll go off if he doesn't do it. And it's a pretty interesting premise. I thought the movie is an R-rated action comedy, and I thought Jesse Eisenberg and Aziz Ansari weren't terrible in this. I thought they had a pretty decent rapport. It was funny at times. I like the scene where they're outside of like a Family Dollar, and Nick Swartzen's listening to the song. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Take times with all the lies, and he's like, "You screwed up this mixtape." Yeah, Danny McBride is just so angry in this movie, but he cracks me up because And then they wear like these gorilla. He wears a gorilla mask, and Nick Swartzen wears a monkey mask, a chimp. And basically, throughout the film, these two get into crazy antics trying to get away from Danny McBride and Nick Swartzen. There's a Michael Pena is in the film, and he goes after them. There's a scene where Aziz Ansari takes a tire iron and he hits Michael Pena with it. I was in stitches. I laugh every time I see that. Bianca Catledge is in it. She plays a stripper. She's very beautiful in the movie, by the way. I've always liked her. She was in Halloween Resurrection, and she did this show with Bill Campbell back in the 2000s. It's a very beautiful woman. I do like the film. I think the film is it's fast paced. It's like about 80 something minutes long. It's not 2 hours. I thought it was way better than the change up. It didn't have the gross out humor that I'm sick and tired of. Aziz Ansari made me laugh a lot. Jesse Eisenberg, yeah, he's neurotic here, but it works because he plays a pizza guy, and he's sick of his job, and then when he gets the money, he quits his job and he flips off his boss. Excuse me, I just got up. But anyway, the film is a lot of fun. If you haven't seen it, I will recommend at least watching it once. I think I wish they would have gotten a sequel, but I'm glad it's standalone because maybe a sequel would have been too much, like 60 minutes or less. But I still like the rapport between these two. They go back and forth. There's a scene where Jesse Ansari is like putting Jesse Eisenberg in the sleeper hold. So if you hated him in BVS, that's a good, revenge because he's like, go to sleep, and it's hilarious. And just the two of them, sometimes they don't get along, but hey, sometimes friends do that. And also, there's a scene in the school where Jesse Eisenberg's like, I got less than 9 hours to rob a bank, and he opens his jacket, and Aziz is like, what the fuck? Is that real? And I'm like, yeah. It's just his reaction, his big eyes, it cracks me up. I think he's a lot funnier than Kevin Hart because unlike Kevin Hart, that every movie he does is successful. I don't understand. I don't find him funny. I like Aziz Ansari a lot better. He's more subtle and he's more quick. He's a much wittier and he's not in everything. Also, the scene where they do rob the bank, where there's like, I don't have a Hispanic name. It's like your Cruz. It's like that's a great name. Yeah, this is not a film for kids. There's a lot of f bombs in the movie. There's some violence in the film. Whatchamacallit, Fred Ward is in the movie. He plays on Danny McBride's father. He gets shot in one scene. Yeah, there's a scene that they show Friday the 13th, part 3 on the big screen, the 3D version. It's pretty cool. See, there's some raunchy humor, but it's not like too much. It doesn't like become a chore to get through like in the change up. But because Danny McBride is crass and everything he says is like either a sexual innuendo or is something angry because that's all he is. But hey, he has more to do here than he did in Alien Covenant where he dies. Yeah, I didn't even see the movie, and I know he's a waste in that movie with his cowboy hat. It's like, oh my god, look, an alien, and then yeah, waste of his talent. But here he's used fine. I mean, he plays an asshole. That's usually what he does play anyway. But he gets his at the end. Because at the end of spoiler, if you want to see the film. Basically, Jesse Eisenberg gets the upper hand. They dismount the bomb and they put it on the in the van, and then it goes off. And Danny McBride, yeah. Nick Swartzen also does this crazy thing with a flamethrower where he burns Michael Pena alive. That was pretty intense. Like there's more movies need to have flamethrowers, but Jesse Eisenberg is in love with Aziz Ansari's sister, who she was the girl in Greek. She's very beautiful. And you know, they have a cute little rapport here, and he kisses her. I mean, it's an interracial kiss, which is always a good thing. My friends would agree with me on that. But 30 minutes or less is decent. I don't hate the movie. I've seen it a ton of times on cable. I laugh a lot. It's not overly long. You know, the jokes keep coming. It's a lot funnier than Fembusters because it has a cool premise and it doesn't have stupid fart jokes, which is great. And the comedy works for me. I mean, it's not the best comedy, but it's not as bad as Change Up. Change Up, I don't think was funny because it relied too much on raunchy and toilet humor, and it didn't work. Here, it's fine, and I wanted to review it because it's been way too long, and I think I wanted to review this film. Eisenberg is not terrible in this. This is the same director I think that did Zombieland, so it's not as good as Zombieland. I haven't seen it, but I know it's not as bad as his performance in BVS or American Ultra or whatever. No, here it's fine. You know, it works, and I think the film is underrated. It's definitely something overlooked from summer of 2011, and I liked it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I wanted to do another video. I haven't done one in a couple days, so I wanted to catch up. So take care, and I'll see you in the next review.